how the world works. Explanations that are frankly completely wrong, sometimes bizarre, but also make logical sense given your total lack of experience in this world. Like the belief that when you get old, you're going to speak with an accent. Because all of your elderly relatives, the only old people you know at that age, are immigrants. Makes sense. Or the belief that since you see your first grade teacher at school all the time, but you never see her anywhere else, she lives there. I mean, and this is like the first time you see her outside of school. So, oh my god, my mind is blown. Or this is my favorite. The assumption we make looking at old photographs and seeing old TV shows and movies that until just a few decades ago, the world had no color, right? Black and white. It makes perfect sense, at least as a 6-year-old. I mean, in the past, they didn't have a lot of things that we have now, so they just didn't have color. But believing that color didn't exist at one point, but also knowing that color exists now, means at some point, in your 6-year-old head, you put it all together. That's a magical day, color came into the world. Man, and that is a cool thought for a 6-year-old to have. You know, it must have been an amazing day, a day of discovery for all the people that were there when color came into existence. Like, who would have known fire trucks are red? Okay, fire trucks are red. Or who would have guessed that all plants are green? But here's the thing, the fruits and the flowers can be any color. So what's that? It's confusing. Real confusing. So not only did everything have a new color that you had to get accustomed to, but now you had to make all these associations with color. Like when you're sad, there's a color for that. It's blue. When you're jealous or envious, it's green. When you're scared or fearful, it's yellow. And when you're red in the face, embarrassed, and ashamed. It must have become so much harder for those first people to make sense of the world once they're outfitted with a new wardrobe of color. Because Lord knows, I've lived in the world of color my whole life, and I still can't make sense of it. Like, the first time, I realized that I missed my final exam in college. I got the time wrong. There's a moment of shame and fear. So what is that? Shame is red, fear is yellow. So you put it together, that experience is orange. But I was more just scared of failure than anything else, so a little more yellow, so maybe like an unripe pumpkin. With the climb, I lost my starting position on the rugby team. My senior year, the year I was supposed to be the best. So I was sad, blue, and I was jealous of the guy who got my position, so green. So what does that make? Like turquoise or teal? But to be fair, I was pretty much just jealous. So bold shamrock green. But what about the time I was at my lowest low? A deep, dark sky of midnight blue, peppered with scared little yellow stars. And I reached out, trying to tie those lost stars together in some fashion of constellation, but never receiving back that much needed consolation. What color was that? I wonder if after a while, those people who first experienced color got tired of it and wished to go back to a simple black and white world. Simplicity is comfort. Heck, chocolate and vanilla ice cream still the same. Even if you get shot in the guts, you just think Hershey syrup. No big deal. It must have become so much harder for those first people to make sense of the world once it was outfitted in a wardrobe of color. Because Lord knows, I lived in a world of color my whole life, and I still can't make sense of it.